Podcast, better known as the VIP. I'm your host, Sam Flowers, and this is my co host.
Hey, I'm Con Roper.
So, basically, what we're doing on this podcast is we're going to be putting the spotlight on entrepreneurs, and we're going to try and give them a platform so they're not only promoting their business, but also giving people insight on what it takes to succeed.
So, our first guest is the owner of the Tea Effect, which has their own line of natural beauty and hair care products. It's my pleasure to introduce the Tyler Anderson.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for finally being a part of this process, this long journey.
Yes, girl. No problem.
So I just want to start by having you just speak on your business a little bit. So tell me, what is the Tea Effect?
Okay, so the Tea Effect is a brand that I specifically designed for the community. Our mission statement is to uplift and enhance fellow kings and queens in the most natural aspect. Therefore, I provide and I make natural beauty care products. I recently started doing apparel, and I also provide natural hairstyling services for both men and women. So basically, the Tea Effect is really a family-oriented brand. It's really for everyone. And yeah, we hope to expand soon. So that's basically what the Tea Effect is all about.
Okay, that's very nice.
I mean, I see plenty of other like products all on the market, quarantine, we're all starting our own businesses. But really, what makes the Tea Effect so different from everybody? I gotta know.
So what makes the Tea Effect different from everyone? I first want to stress that it's a really family-oriented brand. So not only like do the products represent what the Tea Effect is all about, my brand ambassadors, me as a business owner, my products, like they're all organic. They don't contain any fragrance, any chemical substance, any lab chemical, like there's nothing like that in my products. They're completely natural. They're homemade, handmade with love by me. I'm the only person that produces and manufactures my products. So I don't really have like a team where people are like putting their hands in everything. It's solely just me. And once again, a lot of people say like their products are organic. I noticed a shift in like the beauty industry where a lot of brands that we know already is not organic, they're adding that name to it because they see that's what's appealing to the crowd. But, my brand has been like that from day one. So I really feel like because of who I am and how I represent my brand, it'll always stand out from other beauty brands. Thank you.
Really something. Wow. Be the only one who supports, packages your whole entire product and everything. That's
Everything.
really intense. Like,
It is.
how do you feel like you developed that like entrepreneurial spirit? Like, what motivated you to be an entrepreneur?
So I will say it runs in my family on both sides because, well, my parents are both from the islands, and my mom, she's from Barbados, and my dad's from Jamaica, and they both came up here. Y'all know the story. They came up here, went to school, worked hard, etc. And they have like their own businesses back home. And I used to go to both Jamaica and Barbados for the whole summer up until I was in high school. So like I had to be there in my grandfather's store, being a cashier at 11 years old, like stuff like that I went through, and I've seen what it's like to be a hustler at a young age and even as a young adult. So that always motivated me to want to do my own thing, whether it was, in Jersey or back in the islands or anywhere. Like I knew I was capable, and I knew that I always wanted to help people. So I wanted to combine my entrepreneurship experience and my passion for helping people. And boom, like the Tea Effect. That's what really motivated me to go into entrepreneurship for myself.
I love how you sound so passionate about your craft. Like,
You
this
do.
is what
Thank
it
you.
is.
Thank
No problem. So I just wanted to know, what is your goals for the company?
Ooh.
Like, do you plan on creating like your own business, getting your own place? Like, do you plan on having like half a store be just your products and the other half being a salon?
So so you guys are actually getting some exclusive tea. But I am actually in the process of hunting for a building, because with my building, I want to expand the Tea Effect where it's all things beauty. Like, I want a beauty bar, I want a hair salon, I want a barbershop, and I want all of that in the building. So I want the Tea Effect to be more than a storefront. I want it to be like a place where you can feel at home, like feel like yourself, and know that the service is top notch, whether it be customer service or whether it be just bomb products. Like, I want you to go there and leave feeling like a different person. So like, I even updated my website the other day for the About TTA page, where I spoke about like the vision and the values of the Tea Effect. And definitely I added that we will be in a building soon. I will branch out to different, just different aspects of the brand. So like the beauty part, the hair part, stuff like that. Like, that's my goal. That's my vision for TTA, and I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm excited for you. So when you find the building that you want, are you going to like, is it just going to be you starting? Are you going to have like people helping you?
So I would be like the owner of the building, and I would have, because my mom actually does real estate as well, so like she can help me like sign off on the building, etc. But I also do have a lot of talented friends. Like, I have friends that do nails, I have friends that have their own beauty brands, and I really hope that they'll be down to go into partnership. But then even if they aren't, like, I would seek, other people who are interested in, having their own storefront or just being a part of the building process.
Okay, I love that. Literally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Partnerships going on. You're gonna have it kind of be like a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a little
Definitely.
bit of everybody in there.
Yes.
So this next question I'm going to ask you, how would you define success?
That's a good question, actually. I really define success as just helping as many people as I can. Like, for me, it's really not even about the money. Like, that's the thing. Like, I just enjoy helping people. I enjoy the look on the faces after they get their hair done or when they use a product. Like, to me, that's success. Like, that makes me feel good. So I definitely say the more people I reach, the more people that reach out to me, anything like that, like, that's success to me. That's when I feel like I've made it.
I could definitely tell because every time I speak to you, you're always so happy, bubbly. You're definitely a people person. Like, I love that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Let's go. Okay, we are here. It's not all about the money. I just want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Right. Like, that's not the case.
You're really trying to give it back. I feel some Nippy Hustle like vibes in here,
Okay.
and I return it back.
R.I.P.
Right.
Of course. But I'm not to get off topic. But so you know that our podcast is about, for all our viewers, how to get into entrepreneurship. So for the people that will be tuning in later, they all want to know how you really started off. What were some of like your main challenges that you faced when you were first trying to start off? Like when the Tea Effect was first born, what were some of the challenges you faced?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Just giving us like a brief idea to start.
Okay. In the beginning, the first thing I would tell people is you do need funds to fund your business. A lot of people say, oh, you can start with $10, $5. Like, granted, I guess in certain situations, but if you plan on running a business long term, you need some type of funding. So the Tea Effect actually started as a natural hairstyling business. I didn't have any products the first couple of months of my business. And so I was doing that. I was working at the financial aid office, and that was really my income. So I saved, and I saved. I didn't have a website out, so it was also very challenging for selling my products because I literally walked around campus with a Victoria's Secrets bag selling my products. No, like I can't think this.
Yeah.
You remember, right? Like
Yeah, Valentine's Day is like, hey, get this little thing for your boo thing, you know, make it look all sparkly. Yeah.
yes, I was
remember
not
that.
playing.
Flip
Like
that.
those are like the little challenges I had to face. And I just always thought like if I really wanted this, like it will grow. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll work in my favor. So I definitely say you have to have the drive, the passion, the funding. Definitely. I also suggest not listening to everybody. Like if this is your passion, it'll work, I promise you. But you can't like be influenced by everybody's, input. You also have to really want it. Like it has to be your passion. Don't be in entrepreneurship because you see everybody saying, oh, I'm 9 to 5s are boring, or oh, I don't wanna, I feel like I'm broke if I don't be an entrepreneur, like stuff like that. That's really not how it goes. You have to have the passion. It's not a piece of cake. It's not something that you can just do. You know what I'm saying? Like it requires hard work, and you can lose a lot of money in the beginning, So I definitely suggest having that passion, knowing that this is for you and not because somebody told you to do it, the funding, and yeah, you really gotta want it. You gotta want it.
No,
Mm.
definitely.
It's all about the heart, I see. It's all not just the money, it's not just the
Yeah.
idea. It's about being able to sell yourself and the product and being able to just tap into people you feel
Right.
are really receptive to it. I see. I see. So everybody listening out there, now there's gotta be some people skills in there, some sales and
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, okay. So I have a question. Do you
Mm-hmm.
face any struggles now, like with your business and during the pandemic? Because, we are in COVID season. So,
Girl, I started my business actually a month before COVID hit. And so I had to literally force myself to adjust, like, because, I was used to just selling my products on campus. When I
right.
sell out, I'll go home on the weekends, make more, come back to school, but that was no longer the case. So I had to teach myself how to make a website, how to, create content for the website and stuff like that. And it was hard. And even now, like people think, COVID is passing over, which may be true, but a lot of shipment is backed up. Like a lot of people, like, our bottles and like our labels and stuff, people who get those things made, like they have to wait for the manufacturer to send those stuff. So like my bottles, sometimes I'd have to order like a month in advance if I want it for a specific time. So like those are like small challenges that I still face today. And it's hard because even when you go to pop-up shops, you have these masks on and it's hard for like people to hear you,
Really get to
stuff
know
like
you
that.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely hard, but I'm adjusting, I'm coping, and I just keep trying to teach myself something different every day just to help my brand. So yeah.
Okay.
we love it. We love it. Mm-mm-mm. What's the best way to get in contact with you other than like your website?
I have the email. The T Effect has the email. The teffect@gmail.com. So we have our website, of course, at teffect.com. We have an Instagram at the T Effect. We have Twitter at the T Effect. We got TikTok at the T Effect.
I couldn't see that one coming. What?
Yes.
MySpace? What is it? What's in MySpace?
MySpace? I didn't even know that was still around.
For all you younger viewers, there's a platform that's no longer existing.
Yeah, I gotta check out.
Basically, if you type in the T Effect on Google, she gonna pop up.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
T effect. T effect. T effect. Patent pending.
Hmm?
Patent pending.
Oh, well, I do have an LLC, and my name is secured, so I can't see no more T effects. This is the only one.
And that's it.
Okay, that's it, and that's all.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. We love to see young entrepreneurs right here on our campus. Like, it's a great first episode where he's just right at our home, right in our backyard, right in the village. Mm-hmm.
Right.
With those green couches, you already know.
So, are you located on campus, or are you home?
I'm home now. I was located on campus last semester, but now that I'm, building, searching, and like trying to expand, I figured like I, do all that stuff at home because campus is
Right.
other rules. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot, especially when you want to do hair and stuff like that, because that's your business. Like, you can't be around a lot of people on campus. So I see
Exactly. It's hard.
I feel like I should be wearing glasses too. No, I kind of just feel left out. Hold on, let me just.
We're part of the club now.
Mm-hmm. Man. Whew. Do you have any new special products coming out that we can get any sneak peeks into that? Or do you have better. Do you have any product failures? Do you ever test a product and it to be not well represented, not well received by the public?
Okay.
Well, all products are trial and error. Like you have to test them and you have to know what you're putting, because a lot of things aren't compatible. Like a lot of people will throw stuff together, but if it's not compatible, like the bases and the oils and liquids, like if they're not compatible, your product will not work, right? So all my products went through that trial and error phase. Like if I had dropped like a body butter that I first made, it'll be completely different from a body butter that I already launched, because that means the launch one was a success. You know what I'm saying? And if I launched the first one that I made, that I was going through trial and error, seeing what works, what makes your skin look like this, like I wouldn't have never known how it worked, So like a lot of my products were trial and error. And even now, like I'm actually trying to launch another line. I'm not sure if it's going to be hairline, a skin line, or a body care line. I don't know yet, but that's trial and error in itself. And I'm definitely not dropping anything until it's perfect, so
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through right now.
Okay, so let me ask you, how is the products made? Like, do you hand make your products, or do you do it at home?
Yeah, I do all my products at home. So what I do is I have a manufacturer for my bottles, because I can't produce plastic and stuff in my house, because it's not a factory. So I have to order my bottles. I make my labels myself, and I order bases. Like I order my butter base, like my cocoa butter, mango butter, stuff like that. I order that straight from Ghana, like straight from the motherland. So I use those, and then I infuse them with organic oils. So you could get oils from wholesale. Like, I don't know if you guys be in New York like that, but they have like wholesale, like literally oil stores where you can get herbal blends, like organic, straight from the motherland type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I get my ingredients to create my product. So you have your measuring utensils, you have measuring cups, your bowls, all that stuff. And I literally make it in the basement of my home. Okay. And I had to go through like all the sanitation process and everything, just so people know that The workstation is clean, COVID secure, and everything. So yeah.
Okay. You sound like you know what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
If it wasn't for the T effect, do you think you have like a were you trying to decide between another brand or another product beforehand? Like what were some names before the T effect?
You know, it's weird because like the T effect was the first name. Like I remember one day I was doing someone's hair and I was just like, well, that's the T effect, because my name is Tyler. And you know, people call me T. So so I was just like, well, that's the T effect, like, because the way he was looking before and when he was looking after his hair was done was a big difference.
Okay. Normally is.
Okay. So it just came out of nowhere. I don't know. So I just stuck with it because it was just like so in the moment. But yeah, other than the T effect though, as a brand, I do have a couple of businesses in mind. I was actually going to drop my second business. It's a cooking business. I was gonna drop it last month, but I'm gonna go back on it. That's a whole different level to business, the cooking aspect.
It is. So let me ask you, what do you plan on making?
Girl, I plan on making island infused platters and seafood boils.
I love that.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the two mainly, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am not a baker. I wish I knew how to bake like desserts and treats, but I really don't. I guess I'm gonna have to teach myself.
Right.
Everything else I'm good. So
well, I'll be looking out for that.
Ooh.
I got you. But yeah.
Okay. So what's some advice that you would give to somebody that's looking to become an entrepreneur?
Don't give up. No matter how hard you think it is. If you really want it, do not give up. And it's going to be days where you're going to feel like things are going slow, or even when like you're really up one day and then next day it feels like, you know, you're not doing enough. Always keep pushing, believe in yourself. What you say and what you do really takes a toll on like your lifestyle. So if you're always speaking negativity or you're always doubting yourself, that's going to be your reality.
Okay. Thank
you. You need to uplift yourself, believe in yourself, write it down. What is it called? Daily affirmation. Manifesting, all those things really play a role in the outcome of your life. So definitely believe in yourself, stay positive, be coachable, be willing to learn. Don't think that you know it all, because life will humble you. I could go on.
Right.
Wow, that one felt like it hit a little different.
I could go on, but definitely be coachable. And yeah.
All right.
For me, what I do is I have my affirmations, I put them on sticky notes and I place them around things I'm normally at, like either on my computer or like on my desk. There's things I need to get done. That's whenever I'm feeling low, I just look at my sticky notes and just boom, I get that little energy boost from what I do.
I literally do the same thing. I write them on a sticky note and then I put them in my closet because I always open my closet to get rest. So
that's such a good idea. I feel like people need to really get on that wave. Like it just makes you feel so much better. I don't know.
Especially when you write stuff down too. I love writing.
Yes. Having a journal or even like the sticky notes or just something that you could look at and just write down. It just feels so liberating. I don't know. It feels good.
That is definitely a fact. So before we let you go, is there anything else that you would like to share about your company, about your brand?
I feel like I said a lot. What didn't I say? I guess I'll just close out with, my name is Tyler Anderson. Once again, I'm the owner and the hairstylist of the T Effect. Once again, our mission statement is to uplift and enhance fellow kings and queens in the most natural aspect. Therefore, we service you beauty care products, apparel, and natural hairstyling. If you want to be a part of the TTA fam, follow us on the T Effect follow us on Instagram, every social media platform at the T Effect. And thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for coming. And that's all the time that we have for our show right now. We would like to thank you so much for coming and being a part of it.
Before you go, follow Victory in Progress on Facebook, Twitter, email. You know it. You know the vibes or hashtag when they come out. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay.
Let's follow them. Thank you guys so much for real.
No problem.
Let's play some R&B music to just play us out. When you play slow jams at the end of the club, everybody get out.
Right.
Right.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Cool. Tyler, thank you so much.
Of course, no problem. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you.
Of course. You're my sis.
Okay. Have a good day, y'all.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.